When it comes to dressmaking, a dummy can be a lot of help. These dummies are known as dress forms, and they're full-scale reproductions of the human body. They give seamstresses a form on which to solve fitting problems. They're also used to showcase outfits in storefronts, where they can look pretty smart all dressed up. For centuries, the fashion industry has relied on dummies to act as stand-ins so clients don't have to endure lengthy fittings. Sometimes, a form is even custom-made as the client's exact body double. To make one of these forms, a worker starts by soaking cardboard in water. It's strong and porous, so it can absorb a lot of water without falling apart. He positions the back half of a plaster body mold, then rips a soaked cardboard sheet in two. He dips his gloved hand in paste and slathers it on the cardboard. This paste is a combination of plaster and tacky glue. Then, in a process called feathering, he makes a series of tears along the edge of the cardboard. Next, the glue-coated cardboard is pressed into the shape of the body mold, building up several layers. Some pieces are arranged lengthwise and others horizontally for a tight interweave. Overlapping the feathered edges helps to interlock them, and a few taps with a hammer makes them level. The worker lifts a few of the feathered edges, then joins the front of the body to the back. The cardboard forms fit loosely on top of one another. It takes even more paste to seal them together. The worker manipulates the end of a paste-covered tool inside the cavity, overlapping loose layers with adhesive. Finally, he opens the mold to reveal the shape. This dummy is a size 12. After 24 hours of drying in the open air, the form goes into an oven where it bakes at 350 degrees for 8 hours. This causes the moisture to evaporate from the form, hardening it. A worker scrapes off all the rough bits with a rasp, then sands it smooth. Another worker draws lines on the form with a pencil. He'll use these marks as guides as he cuts into the dress form to make the shoulders collapsible. He carves out slots on each side of the form, then peels back layers on either side of the slots. This allows him to install hinges level to the form so they won't protrude and ruin a fitting job. The dress form then undergoes some major surgery. A worker slices open both shoulders, but leaves them attached to the rest of the form by the hinges. He makes sure they function smoothly, then trims the dress form along the incisions. This will allow the shoulders to be collapsed into the form, a feature that makes it easier to pull a garment on and off. This piece of pliable steel is a spring for a mechanism that locks the collapsed shoulders in position. Along with the rest of the locking mechanism, it's attached to wooden supports in each shoulder. The dress form is now covered in layers of jersey and linen. These pins will serve as reference points for the seamstress. Another worker then washes the dummy with a sponge, shrinking the fabric to the form. The dress form gets the stamp of approval. A worker then gives the headless body a metal collar and caps it off with a gold-colored finial. And now you have a body shape that's made to measure.